Hello, friend. Welcome to Coffee Chat with Angie. I am so glad you are here. Grab your coffee or whatever you're drinking today and let's chat. Have you ever felt like there's just one area of your life that feels heavier than it should? Like you're thinking about it all of the time and you're never really getting ahead. It's almost like you're a hamster on a wheel and it's happening over and over and over again and you don't know how to change things and it's frustrating. It just keeps going. So maybe your morning routine feels that way, or home care, or maybe it's juggling your kids' schedule. Like truly, how do you get two kids to two different places at the same exact time? So I'm gonna walk you through a really simple way to start shifting that and allow those spaces to feel calmer. And stick with me till the end because I'm going to share some results women have seen that have walked this out in real life and share with you something new that I will be offering soon to allow you to have great results too. My name is Angie. I'm a personal strategy coach. I support driven working moms to create rock solid systems at home. So dinner isn't a last minute scramble. Kids logistics are not chaos and self-care isn't an afterthought. Instead of guilt and exhaustion, you can finally feel present, energized, and in control of the life you are building while also having time for yourself. If you are joining the live or if you're catching the replay, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Just let me know you're here. Say hi in the chat or maybe let me know what area of your life feels stressful, like you're on that hamster wheel. Is it your morning routine? Is it mealtime? Let me know in the comments. So one thing I see over and over again is that the system we use doesn't actually fit our life. We try a new routine or an idea that we have learned and it worked great for the person that we learned it from, but it doesn't work for us. And then we get frustrated and we think, oh my gosh, why can I never figure this out? Right? But really it's just because that system it doesn't fit you. It doesn't fit your personality. It doesn't fit your family's personality. It doesn't fit your life in that moment. So instead of following someone else's thing that they built, what actually works is learning how to design something for your life right now in this season. So let's walk through this. Here's a simple way to start. First of all, what area of your life do you feel the most friction? What is that area that you're constantly thinking, I need to figure this out. I feel like it's repeating over and over again. If I just figure this out, it will make life so much better. Is it mornings? Is it mealtime? Is it getting the kids all over the different places? Figure that one place out. And truth be told, it might be several different areas, but just focus on one, okay? Now, the second thing, get specific about what you actually want. Not just, hey, I want mornings to be calmer. I need you to be a little more specific. Like how do you want it to be calmer? What does that actually look like? Maybe it's less yelling. Maybe it's getting out the door on time. Maybe it's fewer decisions like what to wear or what to eat or how to get kids wherever they need to go by the end of the day. What do you want for your outcome? Be clear on that. And it could be several things. It could be all of those things. It can be as many as you feel will make that clear. All right. Now, third step. This is where we dive into the nitty gritty, right? So you want to brainstorm all of the ways that you can make that happen. So in the morning, if less yelling was something that you desired, maybe that's helping your child or having your child, depending on their age, pick out the clothes that they're going to wear the next day, the night before. And that way they're not yelling about what they're wearing. It's not frustrating because people are running behind. You already have that portion figured out. Or maybe getting out the door on time is getting up 10 minutes early. Or maybe less decisions is having breakfast ready to just warm up the next morning. Or just even knowing what's for breakfast. Like you're okay making it that morning. You just don't want to sit there and be like, oh gosh, what should we eat today? And not know if you have it in the fridge or not, right? So this is not committing yet to anything. It's just brainstorming. You're going to have amazing ideas on here. You're going to have not so great ideas on here. You're even going to have things where you're like, yeah, I want to know what's for breakfast every morning. And then I want you to be like, okay, well, how will I know that? Are you going to like figure out on the weekend what you're going to have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? and then make sure that over the weekend you go shopping to have those groceries. Like, I want you to brainstorm all of the pieces out. So this paper is going to look messy. Maybe it's many different colors. Maybe it's like writing in all different areas of the page and all different directions. Or maybe your personality is where everything is not tidy and neat and has arrows and diagrams. Whatever your personality is, it doesn't matter. Just get it on paper. And then the fourth thing is you're going to pick one item, just one item, and you are going to start there. Where many people start to get frustrated is they try to implement too many things at once. And so you're like, ooh, really good idea. Pick out clothes the night before. Ooh, I'm going to know what's for breakfast. So I'm going to make sure that breakfast just has to be warmed up or it's a quick grab and go. And then I'm going to make sure that you're doing this and you're doing this. And so you have 5 different things that you're going to implement. And not only do you probably not have enough time to do all of that, but more importantly, it really creates a lot of mental overload. And so even if you have the time capacity, you have to think differently and you have to remember, oh yeah, that's right. I was going to lay out clothes the night before and you didn't remember that until you're getting ready in the morning. And then you get frustrated because you didn't do what you wanted to do. And then you're back into the same cycle, right? So we're only going to pick one thing. You're going to let that become part of your life, and then you're going to add the next thing. So for example, maybe it's you start with picking out kids' clothes the day before, whatever that looks like. Maybe you pick out clothes as part of the bedtime routine, and that's working great. And so after a couple days, you can add in the next thing of getting up 10 minutes earlier. Or maybe after a couple days, you're like, okay, this just makes bedtime last 15 hours instead of 2 hours. So this is not working well. So you have to adjust picking out the clothes the night before. Maybe it's as soon as you get home from school, or maybe it's done on the weekend and you do the whole week. So figure out that one piece before you add the next. Let it become part of the routine, and then you can add the next thing of getting up 10 minutes early. And then once the clothes and the 10 minutes early are working great, then you add in knowing what's for breakfast every morning. And then once you know what's for breakfast every morning, maybe you're like, okay, that's great, but I really need to have it done ahead of time. And then you figure out that piece and do it ahead of time. So you just are going to gradually add in pieces to build out this routine. It's not one day you don't have a routine and the very next day you have this perfectly functioning thing. That's not how it's going to work. It's going to be something that's gradual because we want it to stick. I actually walked a small group of women through this course, a 5-week course, about a month ago. And what was really, really powerful wasn't just talking about it and having them learn different things. It was having the space to actually sit down and design it for their real life. So each week we focused on a different area, like managing time or morning routine or health or home care even. And because it was part learning and part implementing, we designed something that felt manageable for each person. And each person, their system, it looked different because it fit who they were and their life. And by the end of those 5 weeks, people were already seeing results, my friend. One person, she learned how to organize herself. Another person said her weekly schedule no longer overwhelmed her. And another had lost 4 pounds. 4 pounds in 5 weeks. And that person only changed one thing with her health routine. Only one thing. She didn't even get back to changing a second thing to support her with that health routine. So I'm planning on leading another small group like this. And if you want to feel less overwhelming, more things that are manageable and don't always want to feel behind, just comment me below, or you can reach out to me personally if you'd rather, and I will make sure that you are on the wait list for when that opens, because I want you to have results like those women had. All right, my friend, thanks for joining me for Coffee Chat. I'll see you next time.